Good morning. It's Ask Lion with Lion Brave, and today we're answering the question, what are the reasons I should not teach in Thailand? Well, drum roll, please. You should not teach in Thailand if you don't like mosquitoes. Thailand is a humid place. It's a hot place. It has a rain season. It has slight flooding that goes on throughout the year. So it's a perfect breeding ground for mosquitoes. You will get bit and eaten up a lot. And if you're like me, someone who scratches in their sleep, you might leave with a couple of scars where people think you have a skin condition. And it's like, no, sadly, I just was scratching in my sleep. Okay, so do not teach in Thailand if you don't like mosquitoes. Second, if you're not, if you're used to a big salary, and by big I just mean anything above 12,000 and 20,000 a year, though the cost of living is cheaper in Thailand, it might be hard to go back home. I'm not gonna lie. Some people do not have a long-term game plan in mind, so when they go abroad after being there a few years, they're broke and they simply cannot afford to move back home, because the salaries are so little compared to what they would need to survive and rebuild their lives in their home countries. So it's pretty hard to move back to your home country if you don't have the support of family and friends, because your salary is going to be like this compared to what you would make and need to sustain your life in your home country. So you should not move to Thailand if you're looking for a big salary teaching English. Your salary could be as little as 600 to, I don't think I've ever seen anything higher than 1,500, and that is if you are lucky. I would say a general rule for Thailand is, even though they tell you the salaries are like 800 to 1,000, the general rule for Thailand is the salaries are between 600 USD and 1,200 USD, and that's usually no perks, no health benefits, and no free housing like in some of these other countries like Japan, South Korea, China. So now, there are a lot of reasons to teach in Thailand, which we'll discuss in another video. Another reason you should not teach in Thailand: you are a feminist. If you're a boy, you will have no problems teaching in Thailand, as the whole society caters to male masculinity, like many societies. But you should not teach in Thailand if you are a feminist. Now, Thailand is interesting because it does have a tomboy culture. They even have a Miss Tom pageant, and there is like a very big LGBTQ community in Thailand. But at the same time, in the professional atmospheres of a school, there is a lot of sexism where you are required to wear a skirt. You are required to wear a dress. Now, you might be able to get away with pants at an international school in Bangkok, but as a general rule, 99.9% of the schools will require you to wear a skirt. And if you don't reek of femininity, which you might not like, you might not reek of femininity. Look at me. I might not appear to be the most feminine girl. So you will be bullied a little bit for what is perceived as a lack of femininity. If you're a more masculine woman or a feminist woman, you will probably not like teaching in Thailand, as feminism is still needing progress. Okay, it's still a very masculine traditional culture.